sure.
Previously during the investigation.
So, you want to find out everything there is to know about Diane?
Agent York, Nick is leaving the bar.
Wait! She's still alive.
Stop right there, Nick. You're under arrest for the attempted murder of Diane Ames. Emily, hurry!
You saved my life.
No need to thank me for that. I'm pretty useless. I couldn't save Becky. I couldn't save Diane.
But did the killer plan for, like, a series of pratfalls to kill... Diane? So for... Oh, yes! T-Brace. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty well. I am in a room with many doors. But I'm interested in that door there. Looks like the door wasn't locked. I'm interested in this door here. What about this door here? I've already got angel eyes here. Gonna bump into Max Payne out here. Right, should we consider clues? There's a tree on the side of that one. We'll search in that direction. Ooh. Who the hell is this person?
Open this door. There is no turning back. You still want to enter?
Are you the person with the mask? Yes. Going alone.
I do. It's better than staying here.
Very well then. Off you go,
And even if I do know who the baddies are, or baddie, like, I don't know why or anything like that, so I haven't had...
Look carefully, boy. At times, we must purge things from this world because they should not exist.
A Christian Slayer.
Even if it means losing someone that you love.
Was that why he gets his scar as well? Jump scare! Thomas's biscuit. Biscuit based picked by Thomas. Chocolate chip cookie. My tea's a little too hot, sadly. All right.
Mr. Morgan, do you want a refill?
You're the killer.
Thank you.
What does that say on the...
Is the coffee that good, Mr. Morgan?
Coffee is a vital, investigative tool. I know exactly what to do now.
Harry. 210. Okay, it says the word Harry. I get that. Game. Oh, hang on.
It says to hurry. And the first letter of each line is H-A-R-R-Y. Hurry to Harry. Looks like the time that he was talking about is gone. Let's go pay the problematic rich
Oh, the rich guy.
boy who owns half the town a visit. Polly, I think I'm going to go see Harry today.
Oh, really? He's a little strange, but I think he's the most trustworthy one around here. I think you'll have fun with him.
If you say so, Polly, then we probably will.
Of course. Now, give me your cup, and I'll give you some more coffee.
Very theme park, this song.
I'll see you later, Polly.
Mr. Morgan, what about the coffee? Don't you want a refill? Your coffee!
Wonderful. Some cola. Yes. Cola. What about some cola? Oh, I've got the maximum amount of cola. What about some coffee with milk? I've acquired the coffee with milk. What about more coffee with milk? No, I'm carrying the maximum amount of coffee with milk. What about coffee that's black? No, I'm carrying the maximum amount. What about some root beer? I've got myself some root beer. What about some more root beer? No, I'm carrying the maximum amount of root beer. FK.
Hey, am I still a suspect?
Yes.
No.
Okay, well, good. My wife and I have been living separately for over 3 years now. Diane, she's a single woman, so this shouldn't be a problem.
That's true.
I feel so bad for Diane, though. Gosh. Did you find out who did it?
I can't discuss that.
Yes, of course. I understand. You don't have to tell any of the folks around town about me and Diane, do you?
No, I won't do that. But it's a small town. I'm sure the rumors have started already. Nothing to be ashamed of, right? What's there to worry about?
Nothing in particular. No, nothing at all. I'm clean as the sheets in this hotel. What's with that look? We don't have a problem, right?
It looks like Kaysen is involved with another woman in town. We can only hope it isn't Emily.
Quite. Hang on, didn't you just leave?
You?
I can take a walk, right? I'm not leaving town, don't worry. Dog. Save our game, it's been a while. Actually, it hasn't been a while, but... I'm gonna save our game anyway. Had our coffee already? We're gonna go see the rich man. chocolate. Better chocolate than never. That's what I say.
York, I can't find Thomas. Was he here?
No, I haven't seen him. Have you tried the radio?
I've been trying, but he's not answering.
What about Nick?
No problem with him. He's calmed down a little. He's still saying he didn't do it. Nick said that Thomas disappeared sometime during the night.
Oh, you do
He
that
kept
as well.
calling for him, but Thomas stopped responding. I'm a bit worried. George has asked for permission to search for Thomas.
I understand that things have been hard for Thomas, but surely he's just resting at home. But I'm not against looking for him. Tell George that he has my blessing.
Okay. As far as I know, Thomas always calls in when he needs a day off.
We're human, and so we are limited. As far as you know, there haven't been any serial killings here before, right?
That's right, but that's not...
Emily, I'm going to see Harry today.
What? Why? We have plenty of other leads to follow, don't we?
He did invite me over, though. It would be bad manners not to accept.
Are you really an FBI agent? I think the FBI would take a more logical approach to investigations.
But Emily, a serial killer does not stay within the boundaries of logic. Thus, you can't hope to capture such a killer using only logic.
That's
why I'm going to see Harry. You go with George and find Thomas.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Great. Thanks.
I was an idiot for thinking he might be a good pick. I really need to work on my taste in men.
Oh, aye. I want that medal. Fine, I shall walk. Yeah, certainly worth the effort I went through to get it. Red to red. Red to... Red to re? No. What?
Zach, did you want to go somewhere before we visit Harry? That's fine by me.
Big Red Nursery. Was Emily in one of these cars? Try that again, shall we? little bit of damage. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going the completely wrong direction now, though. Also, what was that?
Okay. Zach, we've ended up with a third victim. That dive I made at the gallery ended up being a wasted attempt to save a life. It's a real mess, Zach.
You're lucky you're not injured.
Dive. When's the last time I made a dive like that? Oh, I remember. Do you? It was in my late teens. We used to go to those concerts. You and I like punk rock, but we like different types of punk. You liked hard and heavy punk, like Crash and Sham 69. I like the more twisted ones, like The Damned, Buzzcocks, Iggy Pop, and Joy Division. We used to talk for hours about the bands we really liked, but for some reason, neither of us listened to the Sex Pistols. I wonder why that was. It seems strange thinking about it now.
Oh, hello, Richie. How you doing? How long have you been there? Oh, thank you. Oh, it's because I've moved the I've rearranged my room, so I'm on the sofa, but I've pushed the sofa back. Some more lights getting to it. Oh, cool. It's nice to see it has a tangible effect. Ah. Still gonna go quite some distance. I'm trying to solve a murder? I've been well. I'm apparently visiting a cowgirl. Hey there. Talk? You caught that nasty killer, right? Then you must have time. I'm back on the exercise again, hence why it's day 4 right now. I'm not sure what we're doing here. Apparently I gathered some info though. Oh, hang on. There's a card. Grab that. I beg your pardon? In a sponge. G. Do we have an F? A Fiona? It's easily done. Slacking, I mean. I mean, I think I put on like half a stone in like 10 days. It means I'm gonna have to be on the resolution for at least 30 to make up for it.
You know what? There was one band that we both liked.
We went all the way to New York to see them play, right, Zach?
It took us hours to get to New York by bus. We got to the CBGB and we were so nervous we couldn't go inside.
It took us 30 minutes to gather enough courage to go inside. And inside, we were shocked. Right, Zach?
I'll never forget that feeling. It was like a blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg Bop. The Ramones. That song still makes me feel good. That's a sign of a classic. But it's amazing I got in without being asked for ID. Those were the good old days. Rock and roll high school and Chinese rock.
Are you enjoying it?
She is a punk rocker and surfing bird. And I was so depressed when I heard the news of the deaths.
Had a car accident.
Original punk is one of the greatest gifts left from the 20th century.
I've only ever seen the first series.
Let's hope
I
they're
liked it
still
well enough.
rocking.
I just,
There they are.
I didn't feel like I wanted to see any more after that first series. I won't say anything about it. I mean, I won't try and ruin anything for it. But yeah, I watched the series when it was all the hype originally, and I had a Netflix account at that point. That's it, yeah, I sometimes do that, like when I've been putting off a program for ages and then I find out, oh, there's like 5 series. Let's watch the entire The Expanse. Just something I need to do. It's one of the good things about not having one of these, like, because there's a Lord of the Rings one, and I don't have access to that. So it's like, cool, I'll just put it off. I'm sure it'll find its way somewhere else eventually. And return. Harry. Have you seen Twin Peaks?
Mr. Francis York Morgan, finally you have arrived. You are welcome to come inside.
I only mentioned because this is clearly inspired by Twin Peaks. Tomato sauce, or tomato if you prefer. Right, this looks big enough to contain a dungeon inside. Give me a game. Oh, you've not seen Twin Peaks? So, ostensibly, Twin Peaks is about an FBI agent that goes to a Midwestern town in America to solve the murder of a teenage pageant queen. However, 2 things are more important. One, it's got a really weird tone because it's satirizing like all the soaps of the like 80s and 90s. And so you live in this world and it's got this kind of weird soapy sheen on top of it. And 2, there might be a supernatural element to it. That's all I'll say. Here's the most important thing about Twin Peaks. I mean, they made a series 2 20 years later as well, recently in the last few years. The most important thing about Twin Peaks is that the main FBI agent takes a bunch of the local police officers up a hill with a bunch of stones. He's got a whiteboard and he's written down all the suspects' names. Basically everyone in the town. He's going through a list of everyone in the town. Actually, no, he's got a list. He writes the names on the board afterwards. And he's lined up a bunch of bottles and he's just throwing stones. And if a stone hits a bottle, he's like, oh, that's good. Write that down. It's got a bit, oh, that glanced. And that scene sort of tells you this isn't a murder mystery like other murder mysteries. Something else is going on. Like, this isn't Poirot. We're not going to have like a lot. Yeah, and it's like there's something else to Twin Peaks. Something mysterious. To the point that it's inspired, specifically this game, Alan Wake, if you've ever heard of Alan Wake, are clearly inspired by Twin Peaks. Actually, you'll see a lot of its DNA in a lot of things. But I think it was also a sort of love it, hate it type of program. A lot of people just bounced off it because David Lynch is. But it's before David Lynch. Is it David Lynch? Because he's done movies now, and it's before his like modern weird movies. So a lot of Twin Peaks fans didn't like the Twin Peaks season 3, because it was his modern style rather than the weird 80s knockoff drama thing. But yeah, I watched it in preparation to playing Deadly Premonition, because once I realised, oh, it's like really inspired, I was like, well, I better have seen Twin Peaks first then.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, Mr. Stewart has been waiting for you. To the meeting room you shall go to.
I think the other thing about Twin Peaks is it was a serialized TV program in a world that wasn't a massively popular thing yet. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, X-Files are like the two big programs that popularized it.
Is through here.
Obviously, everyone likes Sopranos, but that was a little later.
Be sincere.
So, it's Michael. I think everyone in this town has a letter beginning with a different name. So an important character in Twin Peaks, it's not ruining anything, is the log lady. She goes up, I've forgotten the policeman's name, the FBI agent, Cece. But she says, officer, whatever, my log heard something. Can I tell you what my log... and he's taken aback, but it's a strange town. And it's like, yeah, sure. And she listens to the log and she says, yeah, there was a thing that happened over there, and she follows a clue. And so, again, all the way through the series, you're like, is she an insane person, or does that log have insight? Is she just using the log to talk to people? But she becomes basically, like when they do rewatches of the series, she introduces every episode. So she's sort of important thematically for the series, to the point that everyone who references Twin Peaks always references the log lady. Alan Wake has the Lady of the Lamp, which is a lady obsessed with, middle-aged woman obsessed with turning lights on and off. And this has a pot lady, which is a lady obsessed with keeping her pot of food hot. Like, but yeah, it's certainly interesting, especially contrasting the newer series with the original. But this, imagine the weirdest American thing, an American detective series that's known for being strange. Famously strange, and then seeing how Japan references it. Symphony number 3, Eroica, 5 Fate. Oh, I smell a puzzle. Okay, I'm not going to read this yet. Because clearly I'm not at the puzzle yet, so let's not click on any of these things. So this is a horror game, but it's a horror detective game. It's an open world horror detective game. It's all the genres. So we're gonna get like zombie combat at some point, but it happens in his head, I think. Oh, here's drawing room. The door's locked, but there's no keyhole. Could there be another way to open it? Yeah, so I know this is a dungeon because it's got one of these rooms in. Ooh, I'll tell you what, because Luke really, really likes that game. And he recommended it to me. Like, I saw he recommended it. Everyone said it was their favorite game. I played like 6 hours of it, and I bounced off it. I didn't like the combat in that game. Well, let's take the umbrella. It's umbrella number 1. And I know it's like people are like, it's the themes and it's all the it's the relationship, the father-daughter relationship, and the tale of how he reacts in the new world. Like, there's important shit there, and I just bounced off it. I played it for like 6-7 hours, I think. It's looking a bit dirty. Let's put on this. Change our clothes? Yes, I would like to change. We're gonna clean this. Yeah, like, and I really don't. I feel kind of hard done by, because like there's this game that everyone enjoys, and I just like did nothing for me. I probably would have, like, it was right before I started streaming everything, where I forced myself to just finish all these games. Here we go, reshaved. I don't think that does anything. Yes! I mean, I know the plot because obviously people go all in on these, Yeah, that's the problem now. I know the plot because of reviews and stuff. I know the plot to the sequel. I know how the first one ends. Yeah, I don't know why. Bounced off it.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Well, I officially have none. I was just trying to observe it. Cavalry apparently looks like it was meant to hold something. A rifle, perhaps? Are they all? I mean, I guess it's supposed to carry an umbrella, but put it here because it's the first umbrella.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Right, let's find more clues. Yeah, I've never finished that. I never finished Mass Effect. Everyone on the dad played Mass Effect apart from me. I just came from this room. Hang on. I did not. Because this has another umbrella. See? Again, well, with Mass Effect, I played the first one, and I was really enjoying it, and just one day I just didn't turn it on again. And I have no idea what happened. I've just never felt the need to play the game anymore. Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to be keeping track of these rooms. Oh no, that's just the room with the... That's that room. So we have the one from that room. Oh, I better double check. Again, that's why I started streaming, because I thought it would force me to finish games. Number 3. Yeah. And Mass Effect, I had more of an excuse because I was living with my mum at the time, and it just wasn't the best living condition for actually getting anything done. But should I have been reading High Quality Beef? But yeah, for Last of Us, like, I've even got the first remake, which apparently is obsolete now. The first remaster, even. I just never opened it. Never called to me. There's nothing worse than like having a friend recommend a game and just be like, I can't, like, it's not calling to me, and then you just play like the weirdest, silliest game, and like, no, I'm sorry, it's just like this is what's calling to me right now. So there are 6 umbrellas, presumably. I've probably done that center room, but I'll double check. No, I haven't, because it's right here. There's my cup of tea. Bloody Harry's waiting for me to solve this puzzle. This is the one I would have had already. Maybe that's enough. Right, let's go back out to the original room, read what it says on the wall again, now that I have context. Symphony 3, 5 and 6. 3, 5 and 6. Gonna assume that's from left to right. Three. Five. This is a very long-winded passcode. Six. Yeah, but also you shoot zombies. Like I've got this steel pipe I can hit things with. Yeah, so we've seen him without his mask, because I can see his neck thing. In our dreams. He was wearing his suit.
Mr. Francis Yorkmore, please have some tea while it is hot. Too much coffee for your body will make it rot.
Everything he says is a
You seem well prepared. Almost as though you knew I would be coming today.
Mr. Stewart is particular about the best timing for all things. Now please, drink some tea and enjoy the good health it brings.
I'm sorry, Harry, but I just don't like tea.
Drink a tea.
Mr. Francis Yorkmore, some tea with sugar is what's best admired by your body that looks so tired. So says Mr. Stewart.
What does best admired mean? Yeah, it's a...
Harry, where did you get these seeds?
Oh, a new song. There's about 3 songs that... I've not heard this song yet, but most of the game has 4 very weird tracks.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, those seeds were found in our town in a certain specific place. More seeds are there. You'll see when you find that certain space.
Did you rhyme place with space?
After you find that certain place. So
I can't hear you, the music's too loud.
Here,
What?
so you like to play games.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, a hint for you to find this location. It is most crowded and most quiet, and gives a cold sensation. So says Mr. Steward.
Crowded, quiet, and cold.
All right. So you're not going to talk unless I find this certain place.
What?
Up there.
All of it, all Japanese games have their dialogue way too quiet, and I do not understand why. Yakuza had this problem. Yakuza is a modern game. Dang it, like all of them. And it's worse in this game because you can't change the volumes of individual things. Yakuza had to go into the files to do it. Like, I know... I don't know. I'm not going to whine about that anymore. It's just a really weird decision. Legendary worm. Raises the chance. Of course, it's a Japanese game, so there's a fishing minigame. Obligatory.
Let the treasure hunt begin.
Cold, quiet, crowded.
Place. And yet it is very quiet there. Have you figured it out, Zach?
Library.
Must be the graveyard.
Ah, fuck.
There's lots of people there, but...
You didn't give me the time.
You see?
Game.
So let's get going to the graveyard.
Right. Just me not letting me figure that out. I mean, I wasn't going to because my brain was just like crowded house, and then it was going, everywhere you go, always take the weather, and like that just wasn't helpful. Just playing in the back of my head.
So, Zach, about Emily.
My first impression when we met her on that bridge is slightly different from what I think about her now. Don't you think she's pretty mesmerizing?
And Zach, she seemed interested in you.
Could you make a move on her? No, don't answer. I'm just asking. But if you like her, I won't stand in your way. But I'd like to hear the truth. Because this kind of stuff could affect our friendship, you know. Me? I'm just interested in her, that's all.
Zach's his invisible friend, i.e. I'm Zach.
She doesn't even seem to like me. It's pretty clear from how she acts when she's around me.
As you know, Zach, I'm cautious with women. It's because I was badly burned in my last relationship.
I really have no idea what women are thinking. That's my problem.
You're pretty friendly with the ladies, aren't you, Zach?
No.
Maybe you should teach me about how to interact with women.
Don't think I'd be able to give you very good advice. What was I going to say? Yes. So I've mentioned this before. So in Twin Peaks, the FBI agent, whose name I have forgotten, is constantly talking to a tape recorder, and he says, "Diane, this place is the great coffee, the best coffee," and he talks like for minutes at a time to the tape recorder, and it's like mostly not pertinent to the case. And so he's doing the same thing, but with an imaginary friend instead of a person that's presumably real. It's not clear whether Diane is real in Twin Peaks, because you never see her. Kay had all those bones as well. Oh, speaking of bones. John, the medals aren't important. Yes!
Anyway, Zach, there aren't many young women left in this town. Even Emily could be targeted next. We can't rule that out. All the more reason to catch the Raincoat Killer ASAP. And that means working closely together. We can work out the Emily situation later. Don't get me wrong, Zach. I mean, I'm not interested in Emily because she's female or anything. I'm just saying she's interesting. You know, as in interesting person. But by looking at her, she reminds me of something I used to feel. That's all. Like back when I first met you. You know, that feeling we all used to feel back when we were kids. Feeling safe while also feeling a need to protect, that kind of feeling. But Zach, who made me feel that back then? Anyways, we're getting closer one step at a time to cracking this case. I have a feeling it's going to get tough.
I can make his car go sideways by pressing forwards and backwards at the same time. This is a janky-ass game, by the way. Hi. While you're here...
Zach, we're supposed to play along with Harry's little game, remember?
I know.
Yeah, get in the
I'm with you
bone.
on that. I don't like being played with either. But we've got 3 victims now. And we need to prevent that number from becoming 4.
I've got a sternum.
A human bone? This doesn't look related to the case, but shouldn't I let someone know?
I'm a bit worried because this went bleepy bloop and I might need to charge it. I do that. Okay. But... Okay. If I need to charge it, I can. Give me a brief second. Where's this now? I'll put on the chaotic snails as well. Okay, I probably didn't need to turn the camera off that. I've made it so I can leave this chair. Cool. Stop bleeping. Stop bleeping.
No, nothing. Just my imagination.
Well, that's annoying. It was working for a second. Also, I forgot to turn the snail off. Oh, I'm fine. Why am I disconnected from Xbox Live? You know, don't have a controller. You need a controller to be on Xbox Live. How dare you try to go on Xbox Live without a controller? Shame. A train? Here's a train. Interesting. Not always super easy to find where you go. Rocks here. Okay, this seems like a good sign. We have arrived.
Just as Harry said, it's crowded and quiet.
And cold, he said. There's a zombie.
Hey, Brian.
Agent. Mr. Agent, how are you?
Not bad. I'm, just playing a little game with Harry.
Game? A game? Oh, is that fun?
We've only just started, Brian. The fun is about to begin. I'd like to ask you something, actually. Is there a tree in the graveyard that drops red seeds?
Seeds? Red seeds? That tree does. And that one.
Harry!
And that one too. All red seeds.
I feel like we could have noticed those red trees. Wouldn't all the red trees have red seeds? Bone, I see another bone. But yes, thank you for joining me. There is combat, a lot of combat in this game as well, which is not in the combat section right now. Yeah, it's very womp. Is that, I think... Oh, actually, here's some combat. Please go away. Why is he... I don't like that he's got like a golden shotgun. Didn't want to die. Right, the vines say I'm in a combat section now. Oh, fuck. A little close for my liking. Great. Thanks, Matt, for being in my way. You couldn't have gone like somewhere else for a brief second.
Yes. Bullseye. Bullseye.
They're saying, sometimes they say, I don't want to die. Did I mention this was a horror game? I can't. I'm fucking surrounded by zombies. I want this. Get out of my fucking way.
Bullseye. Yes. Bullseye. Bullseye.
I can't get past because I'm trapped. When was the last time I saved? Because I think it's been a while. The sword was quite good, but it lasted about 10 seconds. I also saved, cool.
Just as Harry said, it's crowded and quiet.
Yeah, it doesn't. Normally it gives me a little bit more room, but yeah, it's a janky ass game. Alright, game, I don't need to see this entire scene again. And the aiming is very bad.
Amazing.
But yes, that clown picture, very appropriate.
Bullseye. Yes.
What? I thought you were fucking dead. Where the fuck did you come from?
Yes.
There we go. Don't spawn them behind me, dickheads. Yes. I guess it wasn't behind me. Yes, amazing.
Great. Great. Nice shot. Nice shot. Great. Yes.
Got first aid kit. Don't stop spawning. Right, that is a B. B for Brian.
Bullseye. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to come towards me, actually.
Bullseye. Yes. Yes. A shot. Bullseye. Yes. Yes. Amazing.
Won't let me fucking pass them.
Yes. Great.
Oh fuck, they shoot. That's what that means. This game. Yeah, if I just did the side quests, I'd probably have some decent weapons. Skip. Oh.
Just as Harry said, it's crowded and quiet.
Why didn't it come up then? Oh look, there's my old look, he's got a fedora on, my word. Oh, whatever type of hat is it?
Hey, Brian.
Agent. Mr. Agent, how are you?
I don't know what type of hat that is. We can heal. So I could make use of that, of course. How long have I been playing? A few hours. Time is it? About 10. Okay. Yeah, I might use this opportunity to let you go, but also I'd like to get a little bit further. Hang on, can you grab more tomatoes? Hello, my dad. It's nice to not start with... Well, no, I started with combat last time. I had to fight the wall ladies, didn't I? It's the fact that the game is now sort of forcing me to... Oh, come fuck off, game. I know I was being lazy, but nah, I'm obviously got. I've made myself grumpy, and I think that is a good sign that we've had some good innings, and I'm gonna say farewell. Thank you very much for watching. I've been the John Strapped. I've been having a deadly premonition adventure. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.